This is a Assa Twin Combi with gin drivers. Start with the sidebar. 1, 2, 3, 4 is binding. If I recall, I had to pull this one. Okay. Nothing on 5. Go back. 1. Like a little nudge on 1, 2, 3. Go back to 4. I'm gonna put some pressure on here. Okay, I feel something on 1. Okay, I pulled that. It's a little jiggly now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try the top stack, see if anything's stuck there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we got a little action there. Just little nudges. No big clicks. Just things easing into place. 1 on the sidebar, 2. Okay, binding on a little bit on 3, 4. Okay, so I'm binding on 5. Push that one back. Lift. Okay, that seems good. 1, 2. There's 3. Lifting that guy. Felt some action on that. Pardon me. 4, 5. Not a lot going on. 1. Okay, 2 feels like it needs some play. 2. Okay, 2's wiggly now. Either because I dropped something or I nudged it just right. Okay, let's get back to this top stack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, good click on 1. Okay, that makes me think I could probably get maybe the rest of the sidebar. Going on 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 2. Okay. Definitely got some movement there. So let's see what's happening on that top stack. Okay, I got a lot of good hard binding there. So let's start going through and finding if we can get those gin spools out. Oops. Okay, I'm not sure if I dropped something. Okay. I think I just didn't fully pick that one. Let's try 5 back here. That was 6. Try 5 back here. Ooh. Okay. 4, Well, let's try 2. It seems to be binding harder. Okay, 1. And there it is. Okay. Now again, I don't have the key for this one. It's pretty hard to get yourself a gin combi that doesn't cost an arm and a leg and then some. So I kind of take what you can get. Let's refocus. And this one has the pins are removable from the top, so I'm going to lock that guy back up. Weep. And just let's start with the top. Little tiny screw here. This is kind of an oddball style you see in some of those Swedish style, or not necessarily Swedish, Norwegian and Scandinavian style oval cylinders. I suppose I have to be careful about how I dump these out, so you can maybe see that they're stacked properly, but I don't know how easy that's going to do with the way I'm disassembling this. Not easy at all, so it seems. Alright. Well, you saw me counter rotating, so just trust me. Is that one going to play nice? No, it's not going to play nice. Crunch dangle. I have this guy. And somewhere, I'm sure it was much easier to see on video, a key pin came out. I don't think it's still in there. Well, I'll have to go hunting for that. Might be one of those where you watch the video. Now, it's not critical I get these back in the right order because, oh, I wonder if it hopped over to another, whatever. It's not critical to get these back in the right order because I don't have the key. So I don't know what order they ought to be in anyway. Other than in order that's not nonsense. Honestly, this might be a little bit easier than a combi with barrels. The counter rotation provided by the sidebar keeps you from having to manually float pick, where you have the 2 tension wrenches and have to control tension super duper carefully. That's kind of a saving grace. I will say that you have to be really careful when gutting and reassembling one of these without a key, and I have a couple of combis, and of course none of the keyways match. So I like to take this broken pick and kind of stick that inside there. Try to use that to help keep these guys from spewing out all over the place. Okay, remember the sidebar. Okay, easy, relax, everybody. We're all friends here. All right. Let's take a look at that sidebar first. Okay, it's got, hopefully you can see, it's got those little ridges or spurs there, little spikes that catch on the serrations. On the finger pins. Yeah, so that there's a little slot in the finger pin that fits in there, and the serrations on the side for to stop it from rotating when they catch on these, and those catch pretty well. They're evil little so-and-sos. I struggled. When I first got this lock, I couldn't get anything to bind, and I took it apart and found, hold on a moment, see if I could pull out one of these. It had 2 mismatching springs. Let's see if I can not lose one of these. 2 mismatching springs, and they were both very similar to this, and that spring is way too stiff for a combi. So here's the proper combi spring. It's an actual official Assa Abloy combi spring, sidebar spring, and here's the one it came with. And yeah, that was just awful to try to pick with that in there. So fortunately, I had some actual combi sidebar springs, because I lose springs, so I have a big bag of 50 or whatever I ordered once, and I put those in, and then I could finally get some good feedback. So, you know, watch out for what you buy online, even from trusted sources. There's one of those finger pins with little serrations in it. This one, pin 1 has to be pulled forward to get it to line up properly with the groove in the sidebar. Pin 2 is also forward. Pin 3 was kind of in the middle. pin 4 was forward. It's a little more worn out though. If you look carefully, you can still see those serrations. You can hear them, but either they're just less deep or something, or they're worn out from other people having picked this lock or something. I don't know. And pin 5, that one had to be pushed backwards. And of course, looking at one of these, you can't really completely look at it without looking at making sure the counter milling is there. It's on 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. 3 doesn't seem to have it. So anyway, there's an Assa Twin Combi with gin spools. And there it is.